What is going on today, guys? Sticks10 here, and today we're going to take our first look at the Ferocious Cup that was announced while I was on vacation. Here we go. We've got Bibarel, or however you pronounce that, versus Umbreon. Both are going to be in the meta, guys. It's crazy to think that Lord Bidoof, when it evolves, is going to be in a meta, and it is actually meta. I actually built this one out for a meme team for jungle. Never used it, so I threw it in here. I wanted to see how well it does. You can see it gets to surf fairly quickly with water gun, and so it can do quite a bit. And Umbreon did have to use a shield there. We almost get Umbreon down all the way. Umbreon is very bulky. Foul Play, Last Resort is going to be kind of the moveset you want. You can look at King's video for if Last Resort is necessary. I haven't watched that whole thing yet, but it is interesting. That one was actually not a Last Resort Umbreon, so very interesting. And here we've got Ursaring. We're going to hit this close combat, and that does quite a chunk there to a Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales, another good pick. We've got Lanoon here. I really like Lanoon. I've had this one built for a little while. After P-Slug Hugs used it in the national championship or world championships at North America. Very cool, very fun to use. And here, I think it's got a place in this meta for sure. It is allowed. Ferocious is an interesting, they kind of just whitelisted Pokemon of what you could use. I know originally they had like tails, legs, all this stuff, and it was confusing. Then we're like, hey, why is this stuff in and this one isn't? But the whitelist makes a lot more sense. So there's about 125 Pokemon that are that you can use for this cup. Here's Aggron versus Umbreon. Aggron is interesting with Smackdown. It does quite a bit with its fast move, but it's a little held back. I need to test it some more and see. We may try out Lairon as well. That might be a better option. You can see here I'm not going to do a whole lot here, as he's probably going to shield up this Heavy Slam. Yeah, so there's that shield. And we go down. We didn't use a shield, and so we could have shielded and maybe done a little bit more there, obviously. But Smackdown, and then here we go with our Furret. You gotta love Furret. Look at how it attacks, man. Those animations are just on point. Like, to me, that's just so funny watching the animations for Furret. Just crazy. And then we're going to go for Brick Break. Brick Break is going to be something that you're going to want on your Furret just because it is going to be super effective to normal types, your dark types. And it's actually going to be double super effective if you're going up against an Alolan Raticate. So something good to keep in mind there, guys, on the Furret. And honestly, you can get these like weather boosted and stuff and be pretty close and save quite a bit on your dust costs for this cup. A few of those that I've shown, I mean, they're all like 10k. And we've got, I always want Arcanine to be really good, and we will see. Maybe this is the cup where Arcanine is good. Right now, I don't have any TM, so that's my struggle right now. I need a TM because I don't have a flamethrower Arcanine. I wish I did. It would be a lot better. I think. I don't know. In this one, Wild Charge and Crunch might be the way to go with Snarl. Snarl got improved, so Arcanine has a better spot, I think. We're going to test it out some more. I may do a feature video on it because I love Arcanine and I really want it to work for this cup. I'm going to get some help from some other guys and test it out and see if I can figure out a strategy where it's going to work in this cup, because I really do want it to be meta relevant in some cup, and this might be the one, maybe, guys. And so here we go. Brick Break, Raichu, Kanto Raichu with Thundershock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. I think you are going to want Brick Break because there are a lot of normal types and dark types in this cup, and so that's going to help you out quite a bit there. You can see just how spammy that Brick Break is, forcing the shield there. And then here, this could be it's a Wild Charge, so that does a lot. And so that's something we definitely learned something there. The Wild Charge, even though it is resisted, does do quite a bit. Does cost a lot more energy than Brick Break. So Brick Break, so you may want to build up to your Wild Charge Brick Break to get that shield, and then go from there. And so Surf into this. We're in a pretty bad position, honestly, especially with no shields left, and so we're gonna get knocked out here by this Discharge. Minun is an interesting one. Discharge charges fairly quickly, and then here we go with our Alolan Raticate. Alolan Raticate's very bulky, and that's one of the reasons I like it. I think it or Umbreon in your team are going to be pretty vital for this cup so far. And you can see I'm running Hyper Fang and whatever the other one is. I can't even remember now. But maybe Crunch. Do I have Crunch on there? And you can see we're going to get knocked out here. So not a good first foray into the Ferocious Cup. Had some close battles, still testing out things, seeing where I'm at. And that was against Arius Ketchum. This is Bulba Trainer Soar, local player here in Oklahoma. So I want to thank him for these battles. And we're going to go, let's see. We've got ours. And see this, man. Okay, so I hit the Wild Charge. See, he's probably going to block it. No, he doesn't. So that does about half of its HP there on that Alolan Raticate. So I'm going to shield up this Hyper Fang. And then we're going to get to our next Wild Charge. And he's probably going to shield this one up because this will KO it. So there we go. Let's see if we can get to another one. Probably not. So we are going to get knocked out here, I bet. Yeah, there we go. So we're knocked out. So could be, if you had a little bit of energy advantage, that could have been a winning matchup for us. Snarl does gain a whole lot of energy really fast. We're going to hit Brick Break here. That's going to knock out that Alolan Raticate. Now we've got Marowak. Oh, man. This is not a good position for me to be in right now. Obviously, with Marowak being a ground type, I'm in a pretty bad position. And we switch to our Bibarel. And he switches into his own. So we've got a mirror match going on here. And those water guns. Look how fast those water guns are, guys. And there we go. Use a shield. Block that Hyper Fang. I should be able to hit a Surf here and be able to it might KO from this range. Let's see. He blocks it up. He's going to get his own Surf, and that may knock me out. We'll see. It's going to be close. Yeah, he just got me. And then, yeah, this is not looking good. For Alolan, or for my Kanto Raichu there. Not looking good at all. And we're going to see, this is going to knock us out. Let's see if it's Bone Club or if it's Earthquake. It is Earthquake, and that will delete us. Bye-bye, Raichu. So into the next battle, we've got a Marowak lead into our Furret. So, it's interesting. So we're going to shield this up. It's a Bone Club, so okay, we didn't necessarily have to shield that. Good shield bait there. We're going to do a Brick Break here. Let's see if this he blocks it up. And then now I'm going to go for the KO here with a Hyper Beam. Let's see if we can get this Hyper Beam. Oh, he shields it up. Man, come on. Let me get that Hyper Beam through, please. All right, well, on to the next Pokemon. Attack incoming. We're going to shield it up because I don't know what it's a Bone Club. Didn't have to shield that up. He switches out into a shiny Minun there, and we're going to switch out into our Lanoon and let's see what we can do here. That Discharge did a little, or was that a Thunderbolt? And then we're going to get a Grass Knot off. He should shield this one up. more than likely. He doesn't. Okay. Oh, he's out of shields. That's why. So that actually did quite a bit, and we might be able to take him down with just... we get knocked out. Vibro comes back in. And we got the mirror match again here. So let's see. We get Hyperfang off. And then it's kind of a race if I can get to another to Surf. There we go. We got the Surf off. Let's see if that's enough to finish off. It is. And then what comes out is the Marowak. This is going to be close. Oh, Bone Club. Not enough, but Water Gun is. And we are saved by a sliver of HP. So very close match there. Let's go to the next one. We've got... All right, we got Ursaring versus Nido. Let's see what happens here. We are going to shield up the first move because I'm thinking it's Earth Power. And then you can see we're gonna do our close combat. This is probably gonna get shielded. Yeah, so there's the shield. You see, Counter's doing quite a bit, and he's got Fury Cutter on that thing on Nidoking. So we're going to. I'm not gonna shield this one up. Let's see how much it does. It does knock us out. And then he switches immediately to Minum, so we switch into Lanoon. Lanoon can tank a few discharges or thunderbolts. There's a thunderbolt. You can see it does quite a bit, so we're gonna have to shield up the next one for sure. Hit the Grass Knot. Not gonna knock out Minum here with that, but we're gonna go for the next one. I think he was trying to knock us out there with just the fast moves. Got a little greedy. So we can actually shield this up if we wanted to, and we do. I don't know if that was the right play or not. We knocked it out, but now we have so little HP. I don't know if that was the right call or not. Granbull comes in, and Bibarel is going to come out, and we're going to hit a Hyperfang into this. And that KOs it, and that's going to be the end of this match here, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are running for Ferocious, how you guys are enjoying the meta so far. And as always, guys, keep on battling.